You know that moment when a friend messages you, "Hey, I'm hosting this small product party on Saturday. Just come. No pressure to buy anything. Just hang out." You tell yourself, "I'll just go to support her. I won't buy anything." And then 2 hours later, you're coming home with a plastic container of face cream or some random gadget you never actually needed. If the exact same pitch came from a stranger at a mall kiosk, you would have ignored it in 5 seconds. So what changed? It wasn't the product, it was the person. It was the fact that you liked them. In this video, we're going to unpack how that works. Based on Dr. Robert Cialdini's book, Influence, we'll explore the liking principle, how people use it to get you to say yes, and how you can use the same psychology ethically to grow your career, improve your relationships, and protect yourself from manipulation. Stay with me, because once you see this, you'll start recognizing it everywhere. Let's start with a story. Imagine you walk into a living room full of people. There's food, games, laughter, a friendly woman at the front showing off Tupperware boxes. On the surface, it looks like a casual social gathering. Underneath, it's one of the most powerful sales machines ever invented. The Tupperware party. Here's what's really going on. First, they play games. People win prizes. Those who don't win get to pick something from a grab bag. That's reciprocity. You've received something. Now you feel a tiny push inside you that says, "Be nice back." Then comes commitment and social proof. The host asks people to share how they already use their Tupperware at home. "Oh, I use this box for chapatis. This one is great for leftovers." Now, people are publicly praising the product. Once they've said it out loud, they're more likely to act in line with what they just said, and you're watching others like you praise it. So your brain quietly thinks, "Looks like everyone else finds it useful. Maybe it is good." But the real masterstroke isn't any of that. The real power is the hostess. You're not buying from a random corporate salesperson. You're buying from your friend. She's the one who invited you. She's the one serving you snacks. And you know she earns money from every sale. So suddenly, the decision in your head is not, "Do I need more storage containers?" It becomes, "How can I say no when this helps my friend?" And that's the whole game. Cialdini calls it the liking rule. We're more likely to say yes to people we know and like. Now, here's the scary part. People are fully aware this is happening. They know they don't need more stuff. They know they could get it cheaper elsewhere, but they still feel stuck. One woman Cialdini spoke to said, "I hate going to these parties. I have all the containers I need. But when a friend invites me, I feel like I have to go. And once I'm there, I feel like I have to buy something. It's for one of my friends. What can I do?" Let's pause here and bring this into your life. How many times have you bought a product, signed up for a service, donated to a cause? Not because you truly believed in it, but because you liked the person asking. This is not just about Tupperware. Charity organizations use this. Referral-based companies use this. Even phone companies used friends and family schemes to piggyback on this exact psychology. So what do we do with this? Here's your first key takeaway. Whenever you feel pressure to say yes, ask yourself, am I saying yes to the offer or to the relationship? You don't have to blow up the friendship. You can say, I really want to support you, but this product just isn't a fit for me right now. Is there some other way I can help you? You honor the person without letting the liking shortcut hijack your decision. Now, let's move deeper. What happens when there isn't already a friendship? Then the pros do something even more deliberate. They make you like them first. Let me introduce you to Joe Girard. Joe was once listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's greatest car salesman. He wasn't the CEO. He didn't own the dealership. He was just a guy on the showroom floor. And he sold more cars than anyone. His formula was ridiculously simple. He said, "All I do is give people a fair price and be the kind of person they like to buy from." But here's where it gets wild. Every month, Joe sent a greeting card to more than 13,000 of his past customers. Every month. The design on the card would change. New Year, Thanksgiving, Christmas. But the message printed in the middle of the card was always the same. I like you. That's it. No discount, no pitch, just, I like you. It sounds cheesy. It sounds obviously salesy, but it worked. Why? Because we are deeply responsive to people who seem to like us. Flattery, warmth, attention, all of these are like social gravity. Even when we know the other person benefits from us saying yes, even when it's clearly part of a system, we still tend to like them more and go along. That's the core of this principle. We like people who like us. We like people who are like us. We like people who make us feel good about ourselves. And modern psychology backs this up. There are a few main levers of liking that show up again and again. Physical attractiveness, similarity, compliments, familiarity, and cooperation. Association. Let's turn each one into something you can use in your daily life and something you can defend yourself against. First, physical attractiveness. Studies show that attractive people are automatically seen as more intelligent, more honest, more capable. Judges give them lighter sentences, interviewers rate them more positively, even if their actual qualifications are the same as someone less attractive. It's called the halo effect. One positive trait, like appearance, spills over into everything else. Now, what does this mean for you? Two things. One, in your career, presentation matters. You don't need to be a model, but clean, put together, intentional appearance helps avoid getting underestimated before your ideas are even heard. And two, when you are evaluating someone else, don't confuse well-presented with trustworthy or competent. So here's a mental check you can use. If this exact offer was written in plain text in an email, no face, no vibe, would I still consider it a good deal? If not, you're being pulled more by the person than by the proposal. Second, similarity. We love people who feel like our type. Same city, same college, same language, same sports team, even same fashion style. Salespeople are trained to look for this. If your car has a yoga mat, oh, I do yoga too. You're from Chicago? Oh, really? My cousin lives there. The similarity might be tiny, but it still nudges you toward trust. So practically, if you're networking, building relationships, or leading a team, highlight genuine similarities. Shared struggles, shared hobbies, shared values, all of those help build connection. But if someone is selling to you and the similarities feel a little too convenient, that's your cue. Again, switch to conscious mode. Okay, we're from the same city. Cool. But is this actual offer good for me? Third, compliments. This one is pure rocket fuel. In a study, people were more likely to like and help someone who praised them, even when they knew that person had something to gain, even when some of the praise was clearly exaggerated. We don't outgrow the desire to be seen and appreciated, which means, used ethically, compliments are a powerful way to build better relationships. Used manipulatively, compliments can lower your guard. So here's how to apply this in a growth-oriented way. At work or in your circle. Start noticing small, good things people do and say it out loud. I liked how you handled that client. That was a really smart way to present the data. You'll deepen trust and goodwill almost instantly. And when someone compliments you right before a pitch or offer, don't dismiss it. Just tag it mentally. Nice compliment. Let me separate that from the decision I'm about to make. Fourth, familiarity and cooperation. We tend to like things we see repeatedly. Faces, names, brands, content. Repeated exposure builds comfort. But that only works if the context is neutral or positive. If you repeatedly encounter someone only in competitive, stressful situations, familiarity can actually increase dislike. Cialdini talks about school environments where different groups of kids were forced together, but mostly in competitive classrooms, competing for the teacher's approval, grades, and limited praise. The result? More contact, but worse attitudes. The breakthrough came with the jigsaw classroom. Students worked in mixed groups. Each student had one crucial piece of information. The only way to succeed was to cooperate and share. Over time, prejudice dropped. Friendships increased. Performance improved, especially for marginalized kids. So, how does this help you? Ask yourself, where in my life can I switch from competition to cooperation? Instead of seeing your colleague as a threat, can you collaborate on a project where both of you win? Instead of competing with your friend on who grows faster, can you become accountability partners? Cooperation builds liking. Liking builds trust. Trust builds opportunity. Finally, association. We don't just respond to who someone is, we respond to what they're connected to. Cialdini gives the example of TV weather presenters. They don't control the weather, they just report it. But when the forecast is wrong, they get angry calls. They get blamed. People literally hit their car with umbrellas yelling, "This is your fault." Logically, it makes zero sense. Psychologically, it makes perfect sense. Our brain links the messenger to the message. This is why brands put products next to celebrities and beautiful people. Politicians pose with children, flags, and happy families. We say we won when our team wins, and they lost when they fail. We are constantly trying to bask in reflected glory, connecting ourselves to winners to feel like winners. So, here are two powerful questions to ask yourself. What are people associating me with? Do people connect you with quality, reliability, solutions, or with chaos, delay, drama? What am I liking only because of association? Do I like this idea because it's actually good? or because it's attached to someone or something I idolize. So, how do you defend yourself without becoming paranoid? Cialdini suggests a simple, elegant strategy. You don't have to constantly analyze every joke, compliment, and similarity. Instead, you watch for one signal. Do I like this person more than makes sense, given how long and how well I actually know them? If the answer is yes, that's your mental alarm. At that moment, do one thing. Separate the person from the request. Tell yourself, okay, I like this person. That's fine. Now let me look at the actual offer as if it came from a stranger. Would you still take the job, sign the contract, buy the product, say yes to the favor? If yes, great. You're making a conscious decision. If no, you just caught the liking principle trying to steer you. And that awareness alone is power. Let's wrap this up. Here's what we covered. We say yes more easily to people we like. Friends, charming salespeople, people like us. Tupperware parties, referral programs, charity drives, they all harness this. Liking is built through attractiveness, similarity, compliments, familiarity, cooperation, and association. You can use these tools ethically to build better relationships and grow your career. And you can defend yourself by pausing and asking, do I like this person more than makes sense? Am I evaluating the offer or just the relationship? The goal is not to become cold or suspicious. The goal is to stay warm, kind, and friendly, but with your eyes open. If you'd like more breakdowns from Influence and other books on psychology, persuasion, and self-growth, hit subscribe and we'll keep unpacking the hidden forces that shape your decisions. Because once you understand them, you stop reacting and you start deciding.